Hey guys, how are you all? In this video, I will be discussing about Flipkart Grid 7.0. Also, I will be discussing about the previous year coding questions, like what kind of questions you can expect, and is in this year actually what you can expect in the primary first round. Okay, first round. First, we will understand the process, okay, and the basic important things which you should know. So, Flipkart Grid 7.0, what this is, it is a basically kind of hackathon and hiring competition conducted by Flipkart each year to actually recruit the students. They also provide the cash prizes, also they provide the offers for internship and full-time job role, for SD1 job role you can say. ठीक है. Then आगे बढ़ते हुए, why participate? Grid has grown at one of the most renowned and established tech campus challenge across its 6 seasons and offers multi-fold opportunities to India's best tech talents as follows. Summer internship. So they will provide you summer internship interview opportunities for third year bachelor's students or equivalent. So if you are in third year, you may get the interview opportunity in Flipkart for the summer internship. For fourth year bachelor's students or equivalent, you may get the winter internship opportunity and full-time interview opportunity also for fourth year bachelor students or equivalent, means 2026 batch. So 2026 batch may get the opportunity for the interview also. So how it happens is, I would tell you. So suppose if you are from 2027 batch, okay, if you are from 2027 batch, you will be getting the interview opportunity for only internship. Okay, now suppose if you are from 2026 batch, then what will happen, you will be first doing the internship, and after completing the internship there will be opportunities for PPO, yeah, pre-placement offer for full-time opportunity. Okay, and it is for 2026 batch applied. Then eligible, who is eligible? All engineering colleges across India, degrees of BTech, MTech, BMS, dual degree or integrated degrees are eligible to participate. Batch of 2026, 2027, 28 and 19, bachelor's or master's degree, and batch of 26, 7, 28, 19 and 30 for dual and integrated colleges and degrees. Okay. Now going forward with the main part, if you guys know, 30th June is the last date to register for the assessment. Okay, register for the assessment. Now, if you have already registered, after registration, there is round one, which is screening. Now, understand what is screening. In screening, the registered candidates will undergo a screening process where their academic performance and consistency, along with non-academic achievements and other accolades, will be considered. The shortlisted candidates will proceed to the next stage. Okay, frankly speaking, there are more than 1 lakh candidates registered. So what they will do, they will just go for the ATS check. Now ATS check, what ATS check do is, they will go into your resume, they will just fetch your CGPA, which you already put into the registration form. So according to your CGPA, your skills listed in your resume, also the projects which you have mentioned, I think they will, as you guys know, 1 lakh plus candidates are registered. They will remove, I think, around 10 to 20% candidates in the screening round. Okay, so they will primarily reject the candidates in the screening process itself. Okay, by shortlisting the resume, not going manually but through the ATS checker, because no one can get with the 1 lakh resume manually. Okay, they will need a dedicated 1,000 members teams to do this. Okay, so it will be not possible, only the ATS checker will do the work. So make sure, if you have uploaded your resume is ATS friendly, and your resume can fetch the details according to the ATS checker. Main thing is your CGPA, skills, also your projects and whatever the skills that you have mentioned. After completing the screening round, there will be a coding assessment. The shortlisted candidates will then appear for protected coding assessment that will consist of 3 questions to be attempted in 90 minutes, means 1.5 hour. Okay, covering languages like Python, Java, C, C++, etc. The scores will be calculated based on the clearance of the test cases for these questions, and the ones which are equal to or higher than the cutoff score will move to the next round. Okay, so basically, if we talk about this assessment, there is around 1.5 hour. The cutoff, whatever the cutoff will be, if you will clear the cutoff, then you will be moving forward with the next round. Okay, but now comes the important part. What can be the cutoff? If we talk about last year, the cutoff is full 3 by 3. So the students who completed the assessment with 3 by 3 score, most of the students who completed by 3 by 3 questions, like all 3 questions are done, they got the mail. But still some candidates from 2.5, because 2.5, less than 2.5 you cannot expect. If you have solved 2 questions, you cannot expect the mail for the next round. You must solve more than 2 questions. At least more than 2 questions is the basic cutoff which you can say. Okay. So last year some students with 2.5 also received the mail, but 3 by 3 did not receive the mail, because after completing the coding assessment also, there is manual review. There is manual review if we should proceed with the students for the next round. So you will complete your coding assessment, they will evaluate your assessment manually or through your resume. Okay. And after that you will be proceeding with the next round. Okay. So that's why make sure to take the cutoff as 2.5 in your mind. At least try to solve 2.5 plus. Okay, 2.5 plus is the basic score which you should take in your mind. Now coming with the coding questions. Okay, let me go with the previous year question paper. So this is for previous year for Flipkart Grid. Okay, 5.0. So this is the questions for 5.0 which I am telling you guys. The time was same, 3 questions and 1 hour 30 minutes. The same pattern is being followed this year also, 3 questions and 1 hour 30 minutes. Let's go with this experience so we can understand better what kind of questions did they ask. Two were implementation based, requiring sorting and maps to do proper ordering. I am hoping the question which he is talking about, if you can see here, implementation based, requiring sorting and maps to do the proper ordering. I am hoping the question revolves around some multiple data structure combination, okay, and custom sort. So I can feel the question can be around the questions combining some data structures. Then we need to provide the proper ordering for the data structure based on the custom sorting. Okay. So this kind of question I can feel. Implementation question means where we need to implement some data structure, some particular data structure. Okay. They were medium with 1 to 2 age cases. Okay. The third question was a variation of cherry pickup problem. I was able to solve 3 fortunately. So as he mentioned, he solved all 3. That's why he got the interview. As I previously mentioned, at least 2.5 plus is required to clear this assessment. Try to solve 3 by 3. Okay, it is very important. So next question is cherry pickup description problem. If you can see here, now the OA happened in September last week. I got to know that I cleared the OA during mid October. From my interview got rescheduled multiple times due to unavailability of panel and end semester exams. In the December I had given the interview. In the interview, if you can say, the it was a pure data structure and algorithm based 1 hour round. Interviewer were friendly, made me comfortable. He was SD2, 3 years of experience. He asked the question is snake and ladder description. Now some more question related to, if you can see here, DP approach, cyclic dependencies. I'm hoping the whole interview was around data structures and algorithms only. And there are some question, if you can see here, from networking also. And now the problem was 15 minutes remaining, and all the things he mentioned like DS, LAN, networking. Okay, so you can discuss. You can see the experience here. Also, they asked the question: rightmost node in the last level of complete binary tree. So this question also they asked. Okay. Second question, word grey problem, a very famous problem from lead code in the second interview. So this is also a pure DSA based interview round. Okay. Now just moving forward with the analysis part. First we will talk about the coding assessment only. So try to understand the coding assessment consists of 3 coding questions. The 3 coding questions will be purely on data structures and algorithms. Expect 2 coding questions of medium level, 1 coding question of hard level. Okay. Also make sure to the prepare the implementation based question, because implementation based question they ask many times. Also things like custom sort and these kind of things, right? Implementation questions also. Also some topics like heap, graph, tree, DP. These topics are very important for OA as well as for your interview. Other, I just want to add one more thing. In the online assessment, they particularly ask most of the questions from arrays, map sets, strings. Okay, and most of the questions are algorithm based. So if you guys solve the questions on hacker rank or lead code, there are multiple questions where we do not need to deep dive into some particular data structure, but we need to actually deep dive into the particular algorithm. Like we need to like think about the optimal solution for the coding question. That kind of coding questions particularly Flipkart asks. For an example, there is a first coding question we know, like two sum problem, right? We know about two sum problem, right? Very famous problem on lead code. So that particular problem does not require any particular data structure to be implemented, but it is an algorithmic question where we need to think about the approach, how can we optimize the time. So that kind of questions you can expect here also. So this is the coding assessment analysis for which you need to prepare. All the best for your assessment, and thank you so much for watching this video.